to my channel. This week I am bringing you another Cook with G. But before we get started, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so that way we can keep on growing. Now today we are cooking from Savory Baking, recipes for breakfast, dinner, and everything in between. Written by Erin Jeanne McDowell. Now I tend to be more of a savory over a sweet person when it comes to like breakfasts or pastries or things like that. So this was a cookbook that just totally caught my eye. I mean, look at the focaccia on front. It's not what we're making today, but I can promise what we're making sounds so good. And there are a ton of recipes in here that I was just so intrigued by. I will say I was a little intimidated because I'm definitely more of a cook than I am a baker, but that is what this series is about. It's about learning to be better in the kitchen, learning more about people, food, and cultures. And I'm excited because today we're making jalapeno cornmeal waffles. I mean, come on, doesn't that sound so good? Let's get cooking. So we're gonna start with just melting 5 tablespoons of butter and 2 cloves of minced garlic in a pan. So much butter. And it says just to do this with until the garlic is fragrant. And you know, I'm getting out my handy dandy garlic press. Just gonna put both of those in there and then there we go. It just works so well. I'm not a fan of having like one item appliances, I'm not gonna lie. I like when things can do multiple things. I mean, I live in New York City. My entire home has multiple functions. And so like, I like when things can do more than one thing. However, the garlic press, if all I ever do in my life is just mince garlic with it, I would not be mad. But I will admit, the other day I did put ginger in my garlic press and it worked very well. I did kind of juice the ginger a little more than I was looking for, but they got what I needed done. So, and if you're curious about the garlic press that I use, this one is the OXO brand. I love OXO. I mean, I have a lot of their products and it is linked in my Amazon storefront, which I'll have listed down below. If you're curious about any of the products that I tend to use in my videos, I'll put them there. I do get a small commission if you purchase something, but no pressure. It's just more for answering questions when people ask me what type of products and things that I like. I feel like toasting the garlic or like making it fragrant and melting it down like this is gonna give it a really nice flavor. I don't think I would have thought to cook garlic before I made something where I was cooking it. I guess it's not gonna get that cooked in the waffle iron, but this is a nice little tip. Okay, that is definitely fragrant and melted. So I'm gonna turn off that heat and we'll just take it off to the side to set aside. And cool. It smells so good in here from the garlic. Okay, but focus. We're going to start with taking our, what is this? Our scale. Yes, our scale. And we are going to put a large bowl on top of it. Turn it on and zero it out. So then it says to put in the flour, cornmeal, baking powder, chipotle powder, salt, pepper, and just whisk all of that together. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. Where is my, oh, I never got my flour out. Need my flour. Got my flour. Okay, so how much flour are we using? We are using 210 grams. 210. Come on, come on. We're gonna add 175 grams of cornmeal. 175. I thought, like, with this recipe, it just sounds so cool. Like a savory waffle, because I feel like waffles are underrated. Like, they don't always have to be sweet. There are a bread, technically. We need 2 grams of chili powder. Now, this is the chili powder that I found. It specifically says chipotle chili powder, but this is all that I could find. So I'm gonna hope that this works. I will say I did like look it up and see if there was, other options, and this was really all that was coming back. All different types, all just called it this. So I'm hoping this is what she means. If I'm wrong, do let me know. Okay, so 2 grams. Sea salt. Okay, another 2 grams of sea salt. Okay, so then we need to add our black pepper. Oh, there goes my nails. Ugh, I hate those lid things. These are so hard to get off for me. And then they messed my nails up. And we're just gonna mix that all together. Oh, I forgot my baking powder. Oh, nuts. Got the baking powder. Okay, so now, please work. It says 8 grams, which is 2 teaspoons. So this looks pretty well mixed to me. All right, now let's swap bowls. smaller bowl for wet ingredients. 575 grams of buttermilk. Now I will say, the buttermilk I got is low fat, but that's also all that they had. So, as we say on Cook with G, if I swap an ingredient and it doesn't work out, we blame me. Okay, so let's see, 575 grams, which is 2.5 cups. Oh, a bug. Oh no, oh no, 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 out. There has been some bug that has been eating me alive in my apartment. I have bug bites all over me. Don't know if it was just trying to come into the buttermilk, but if you guys see it fly across the screen, comment below because I'm looking for it. Let's see, 575 grams. I feel like this bowl might be too small. 575 grams. Definitely too small of a bowl. All right, so then we're adding our 3 large eggs. 3 large eggs. 1. All right, my least favorite ingredient, honey. Now I will say this honey has only been purchased for videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I've used an alarming amount of it in my cooking. You don't know what I'm talking about? I'm a honey hater. I have a reflex that just makes me gag. I just cannot stand honey. But you put it in something, I don't mind it. And usually between honey and maple syrup, I will always pick maple syrup as my sweetener. But I know that in a lot of baking and things like this, honey will just work better. So I'm curious to see how it all comes together, because usually if you don't tell me honey's a sweetener, I won't mind it. But straight up, just isn't my thing. So maybe next year will be the year that no, never mind. We're just gonna put it in and hope for the best. 42 grams, oh, 0, okay. 42 grams. Now this one I cannot take back, so we just gotta really hope. 42 grams, 42 grams. We're at 25, 27, 29, 30, 42. Okay, exactly 42. Now we're going to be adding the reserved garlic and butter, and we just want to mix to combine. All right, so here's our reserved garlic and butter. We get our mixing device, and oh my God, this truly smells absolutely incredible. Oh. Okay, I have very high expectations for this. All right, I can just slowly mix this together. I don't think I need this scale anymore, so I'm gonna remove that so I, don't get it everywhere. All right, so let's just very gently mix all of this together. I'm not sure if I should be, you know what? I know what this calls for. The mini whisk. That's what we need. I just was having trouble breaking the eggs up. Okay, now we can grab our dry ingredients, and we are going to put the wet into the dry and whisk well. Oh my gosh, is it gonna fit? Okay. Yeah, I thought I had matured. There was a period of time on this channel where I consistently used too small of bowls all the time. But you know what? We're back. We're back to the too small bowl era. It's just, sometimes the big bowls are just a lot to clean. I don't have a dishwasher. I'll complain about it until I have a dishwasher. And right now I don't. So I am the dishwasher. So I tend to be a little ambitious by the size of my mixing vessel. But you know what? It's working. I think any smaller and it would have been all over me. But what's new there? So then we just need to fold in 1/2 cup of our finely minced pickled jalapenos. Put that to the side. Get our cutting board out with our pickled jalapenos. 10 points to anyone who can tell me the last video that I used pickled jalapenos in. And the only hint that I will give you is that it was not a long video. It was a short video. I can offer points, but comment if you know. I love pickled jalapenos. Mince them on up. So that was another reason that I had actually picked this recipe. So I was like, oh, I have a jar of pickled jalapenos in the fridge. one less thing to track down. And then on top of that, it's also something I really like. And I'm the firm believer that if you make a recipe and you're like, this just doesn't taste like I want it to, if you add a little hot sauce or a little kick or something, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna mask whatever you weren't liking. It might not be perfect. So I feel like sometimes spicy recipes tend to turn out better, and this has nothing to do with the recipe, but like if I don't do as good, I feel like because there's a little bit of a kick, I might not notice. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that logic, but I do feel like spice can make or break a recipe. Or I guess in my opinion, make. Okay, that looks pretty minced to me. Alrighty. So let's, oh, bug again. Is this the, so let's put in these pickled jalapenos. Then we're just gonna fold these in nice and gently. Oh, that looks really good. Oh yeah, that looks great. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have used like double the jalapenos just looking at this. But that is because of how much I like them. So I'm curious to try it. But this is our completed batter. So technically the batter is done. But if you could see in the photo that I originally held up, they're dunked in something. So we're actually going to turn the page in my cookbook, and that will give us the recipe for Mom's queso. So we're gonna make some queso to go along with them, which I'm excited because I've never made queso before. So this will also be a first for me. I have made waffles, just not savory waffles. It just occurred to me that I think I haven't been recording the past 5 minutes. So what you have missed, you might have saw, depending on how I edited this together, is that I put a bunch of ingredients in our food processor. They also say that you can use a blender. And we are pureeing all of that together to start creating our queso. Now, what I will reenact for you, the big thing that you really missed, is our typical dance break during our time when our blender is going. So 3, 2, 1. Cue the dance break. We're going to add in our cheese. And so I'm going to add in that much first because the cheese we are using is actually good old Velveeta. Now, there's nothing wrong with Velveeta. This is what, you know, they say the queso recipe is. They actually have 2 other options in the cookbook if you want to use something that she calls real cheese. However, it calls for 12 ounces of Velveeta. I happen to get the Velveeta original shell pasta and cheese sauce. So I don't know how many ounces are in here. So I left a little out in case I just yield a smaller amount for this recipe. Let's see. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna get back out my food scale and we're gonna weigh this, see how many ounces it is, just so I know. I guess I'll be saving these shells for something else. Okay, so let's zero off this scale. 5.6 ounces, and we were supposed to have 12. So it's a little under half, so I actually think I might need to pour a little bit out of this. That's fine. No sweat, we're just gonna cut it. I can't believe I did that. I mean, I just was like so excited, oh, I found Velveeta, and then it ended up being Velveeta mac and cheese dinner. I mean, I assume the cheese sauce is the same. We'll find out. If anyone is an avid Velveeta user, do let me know. But in goes our Velveeta cheese sauce. Oh, that's some vibrant cheese. Oh, we're gonna turn on the heat. I'm supposed to use the red onion? Oh, I was supposed to put half of a red onion in here? Oh, nuts. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. We're gonna improvise. Got our red onion. I'm gonna see how quickly I can dice this. I'm like racing, but like all I had to do was turn the heat down. It's okay. It would have been nice if this was in the food processor though. Oh, so it's not really half. It's half. Oh, I only need a quarter. Heck. Okay, so do like that much. Put that to the side. All right, we're just gonna quickly cut this up. I literally had the red onion sitting out with the rest of the ingredients and I just ignored it. I'm so sorry. To the red onion. Okay, as fine as I can get it. Okay, we are using my little waffle maker. Okay, so it says 3 to 6 minutes for each waffle. So let's put some in. Here we go. Oh, of course I dropped some already. I think we need more and probably to get closer. I don't know how much these are gonna spread and puff. All right, we're going down. Okay, I think it's ready. Eee! Look how good that looks. Oh, this little waffle maker works so well. Oh my gosh. Okay, first one down. Oh, I think that's the mosquito. Oh, I gotta get it. We got him. Round of applause. Okay, let's try it. So we've got our waffles, we've got our queso. The queso looks really good, but I do feel like I might have messed up the ratio, so we'll see, but let's, can I, oh, okay, I can hold it, It's not too hot. We're just gonna dunk her in and go for it. Let me try some of it. Oh, we got kick. Oh, not queso's chilies. Oh, I think that's the queso, but that's a good kick though. I like that. All right, let's try it plain. That's not bad. I really like that. I mean, I'm not surprised because I do like jalapenos a lot. So I really think that this is a great compliment. You know, mixing them together and putting it with the queso, it really works very, very well. And honestly, it's a nice, like, innovative recipe. I feel like a lot of times when I'm flipping through cookbooks, which I do often, and I just like see recipes that are, you know, oh, another version of chocolate chip cookies, things like that. Like, yes, I want to learn those things, but it's always refreshing when someone kind of, you know, plays with food in a new way that at least is new to me. So I don't know if, you know, Erin McDowell was the first one to make jalapeno cornmeal waffles, but she's the first one in my world, and I thoroughly enjoyed this recipe. And I definitely will make the rest of them and freeze them, but I'm curious because there is a variation where they said if you don't want to make the queso, you can actually just put cheese straight into it. So I might see if there's any cheese in my fridge and try putting a little bit in some waffles and see how they come out. Either way, I think this is a great representation of everything this cookbook has to offer. I'll definitely be making more. Maybe in the future we'll go from the easy difficulty up to medium. Eventually we'll hit hard, but right now I am going to enjoy my waffles. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so that way we can keep on growing. And comment below if you have any cookbooks you want me to check out, and if you haven't checked out any of my recent videos, I've been out and about lately, so I'll have them linked above and down below. And as always, I am grateful that you're here, and I'll have the cookbook linked down below if you want to check that out. No pressure to purchase it, but if you're curious, I always have a link below and an affiliate link to get a small commission from. But again, just you being here is all that I could ever ask for. So thank you, and I'll be sure to catch you next time. Bye! Also, did anyone notice that my shirt has broccoli on it? Yeah. I love the shirt.